Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of our Spanish campaign. This campaign is actually doing a lot better than what I thought it was going to do. Getting a decent amount of views already, and considering I am relatively new to the um, streaming, outlook. Yeah, forgive me, I've been up a very long time. I am tired, but I've been enjoying this campaign. We're just going to go through. We last left off. Americas were looking good except for the Pueblo nations. We acquired a lot of new land through completing a mission. We have been building new troops. And we were contemplating taking out the last real threat in the Caribbean with the pirates, as we really don't want to continually have to deal with our ports being raided, and then we would have to constantly repair them. So, in order to try to save resources for the future, we will be destroying what is left of our opposition in the Caribbean. We're going to come back in here to New Orleans and take out the last bit of resistance with those Indians. Alright. Let's see, if I leave 2 there, they're still not the happiest. Alright, so we are just going to leave that garrison force in place. We've become allied with France. For those of you who have missed a few of my episodes, we have a nice little area of protection here. Wittenberg is now no longer going to be a threat. We have taken that from them. We are rebuilding that army. Our Irish brigade did very well, as always. Our cannons didn't see much action, if any. And, to my knowledge, the only wars we are fighting right now are with, minor nation, and that is only the Indians. So Europe, as of now, is in great shape. We are roughly making 4,000 gold per turn. We have a lot of buildings in the process of being upgraded, so I would envision going higher soon. That's us. In the old. Oh, and the pirates will be sallying out. Didn't quite expect that, but okay. We are going to go ahead and fight it. May not win this, but we are going to try. Bear with me, I'm going to remove my glasses just to take care of the glare, and for some reason my stream on my opposite computer keeps freezing. I don't know why that is, but it appears to be doing alright, so I'm just going to leave it running. This has been an amazing campaign, and I really do appreciate all of you who have not only just talked to me, but continued to watch these. I'm getting a lot more views than I thought I would, considering I've only been doing this 2 weeks. So thank you. Your support is very, very much appreciated. As I am outnumbered, I am going to take a defensive position. However, they are just pirate mob, and there's really not much sense in being overly concerned. We'll let our cannons go ahead and fire some round shot when it gets started. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a bit to get them in range. And again, there is really no reason to needlessly send my men to get shot to pieces or chopped up in melee when I have cannons, and cannons are in this game for a reason. They are great support. However, I wish that I would have sent a secondary cannon. Wow, I just blew that building to absolute shreds. So apparently they want to push hard on my right flank, so we are going to prepare for that and stretch our lines to meet them. We want to keep this cannon support if at all possible. And of course right now they're going to stay out of cannon range. Do not know what's going on, but let's go ahead and do some fast forwarding. Quick shout out to Cash_West on Twitch. Good friend of mine. He's also a streamer. Does a lot of commentary, does a lot of talking to his fans when they are in his live. Bang and Hang Gaming is also someone I would highly suggest you watching. He is another good friend of mine, and he does a lot of streaming of a lot of different games. And final shout out to Lord John on YouTube. I have watched him for roughly 3.5, 4 years now, and he is an amazing creator. He plays quite a few games that I play as well, and he talks to his fans. And you know, personally, as a gamer myself, I've always thought that if you are a follower, having someone you follow actually take the time to talk to you and let you know that they matter is key. So that's what I also strive to do. But I would definitely check out those 3 content creators. You will not be sad. Let's redeploy our cannon. Are we in range? We can get some volleys. They weren't the best volleys, but they were volleys. I want a clear line of sight, and unfortunately getting a clear line of sight is going to be difficult, so we're going to have to really push. If we can put our cannons on this line, that'll be very beneficial. And we're going to stretch them this way, move this one this way. This building will give them some support. It doesn't appear that the pirates really want to engage us. Unlimber. And yeah, now they're going to relocate. Let's fire into the blob. Now that had to have gotten some decent kills. Yeah, we actually hit 3, 4, 5. We hit 5 separate units with that. That is a good cannonade shot. Alright, time to switch to round shot. Slow it down to normal speed. Let's go ahead and let loose hell on the enemy. Now this next cannon shot should rip through several ranks. Yes, that's what we wanted. Now we're getting 2 for the price of 1. Is there a cat behind me? Yes, there is a cat behind me. Hello. Pirate mob should not last very long at all. My men are firing, their men are firing. We're going to zoom in and watch the carnage. Yes, that's what we wanted to see. Carnage. Wavering, wavering, wavering. And just like that, that's how well cannons can cause a mass rout. Let's let our line infantry actually get some shots there. We're going to retarget this pirate mob. 157 down to 137 with 1 volley. 20 men with 1 volley. That's what we want. Now, let's pull these men back ever so slightly. Reposition our cannon. Ow! Focus on these. Please stop clawing me, kitty cat. These men actually are doing well. Not as well as I'd like. Let's go ahead and do a charge with our 140 men versus 88. Should be rather quick. Double quick, man. Double quick. Lost 2 men so far in this charge, and trying to get some close-up action here. Let's get a screenshot. Oh. Oh, that guy just got knocked out. Alright, let's check. Cannons are doing great. We're going to stop their firing, put them back on fire at will. These guys are already broken. And now they're shattered. We're going to reform the line, take fire at will off. Our cannons should be repositioning, yes. They're going to redirect their fire. I want to stretch that line out and back it up just a hair so we don't risk clipping the 20th Regiment of Foot with our own canister shot. They are already wavering. One more volley should effectively clear them from the field. No one wants to walk into any kind of canister. Yeah, I mean, no one wants to walk into a cannon. And they are broken for the 2nd time. If my cannons can just get 1 volley. Alright, they are out of range, so we will stop them from firing. And I don't think I stopped it in time. Round shot. This flank will be completely secure. March them on up, do a flanking maneuver. Stop fire, canister shot, fire at will. This battle should be sewed up pretty quick. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, that was a devastating volley. Now, are you guys going to continue to sit there and get shot to shit? Or are you going to do something of importance? I get a first-class view. Whoa! Let's go ahead and focus on this pirate mob, guys. I had forgotten that I had directed the cannons to fire at this one. First volley from my regiment over there dealt decent damage. Let's march them out quickly. Oh, didn't see this one. 80 men, that'll be nothing. This is the drawback to zooming in. Yeah. Canister shot effectively ripped through them. Let's hit the flank with the next canister shot here. Broken, shattered. We don't need you to pursue. Reform your line. See what the canister shot does to this one. Guy just shot in the ground as he got killed. That was a nice... Oh, canister shot ripping, shattered. They are not coming back. That's done. That's the end of that. Now, if I haven't missed something, this should be the end of the pirates. Pirates should be no more. That's what we want. We want the pirates to be no more. We don't want them on the field anymore. 62 men, that's not bad. Got a couple chevrons. Let's check these kills. Wow, the cannon got a lot of kills. I like seeing that. That's great. That is great. That's what we want to see. And
plantations in this region. Building plantations here will increase your nation's export
I did not
capacity,
see
improving income through international
the end of the pirates. But we have a new port. Where's that at? Ports are important. Let's go ahead and get that trading port going. Agent recruited in America. I think I still have just 2, and they are both in Europe, so this agent is doing me no good. The reason I did not get a notification that the pirates were gone is because they are not gone. We can auto-resolve that. We lost 2 men. Everybody looks to have chevroned up on that, except for 1 unit. We'll repair them. We'll repair... That's a shipyard. We will not repair. We're going to destroy and turn that into a trading port. Just checking these ports. Here's another port. That's what we're after. We're not training troops, right? No, we are not. Let's see what kind of troops we got here. Now, there was another Indian. I do not know where he's gotten off to. Making 4,300 a turn. We are going to have to create another army to deal with them. The pirates are gone. That's a good thing to see. However, here's an agent that I can use. 2 agents created in a turn. Construction, we don't care about. We already took care of the new port, new region captured. No money. No money is a bad thing, but we're fine. I do not need troops there stationed now. Do not need troops here stationed now. We have 1 ship that, in all honesty, I can bring over here and collect this agent and ship him over to Europe. I don't create a lot of colleges. I don't need them. I rely mostly on my skill as a gamer. Besides, the research seems to be doing very well right now. I'm not going to worry about that as much as I will... What was that? We're going to worry about that. So we're going to get that bump in. Money. Money, 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 money. And intern. Only one battle so far. That's okay. We can do a lot with it. Trade agreement, and they want Gibraltar in exchange. I will counter that with some tech. Oh, it's an unworthy proposal. Well, get wrecked. We don't want to trade with you if that's how it is. You're not getting Gibraltar for a puny trade deal that I can get from somebody else.
Oh, there are naturally occurring resources in this region that are not.
Yeah. We know that they're not
Development in these
happy.
areas now will increase
We
your
know.
nation's trade income later.
Army is rebuilding. Don't really see a reason to create troops. Oh, look. Is that ours? Nope, that's France's. Okay, well, we don't want to mess with France. We've already betrayed their alliance once. We'll get that going. Get that going. Right now, we're going to work on upgrading buildings. Upgrading buildings is all that matters, and I think we've already upgraded everything we can. Yeah. Alright, so next turn we will be starting to build an additional army. Let's see, what's these do? No. We'll go ahead and do that, because that gives us extra speed on our ships. Not that we use ships very often, but we do have one. Sorry about that, my cats are being little assholes tonight and attacking the Xbox controller wires. Alright, wow, we're getting great income. So, since we know we can do a trade, let's see. I don't care for the Ottomans after that. United Provinces are hostile. I don't know why. Minor nations seem just that, minor. Let's go ahead and try. We'll do an alliance. Here. You're very... Really? All of that, and you say I will rue the day. Let's see. Religious differences, territorial expanses, historical to grievance, different government types. Wow. You guys really despise me. Okay, so let's not go for an alliance. Let's just go for trade. We will give you 7 technologies. Okay, well, that got it. However, they still don't like us. Well, we can still do more trade, but the Ottomans just want so much. Let's see. We'll go ahead and try it. I'm not giving you Gibraltar. I will do an alliance. I will give you all of this technology. You are not getting Gibraltar. How about an alliance with all of my technology? Alright, well, the Ottomans are just being contrary, so... let's see. Let's go with Savoy. Wait. Oh, okay, that's because they're unfriendly with them. I was like, no, wait a minute, they don't own that much. Or should I do Persia? Persia owns more. Let's go ahead and try to trade with Persia. They have much more, and Persia is going to probably get annihilated. Why does everybody want Gibraltar? Look, I know it's key to the trade. For God's sakes. You're not getting it. I'll give you an alliance. I'm giving you a shit ton of technology. Fuck. I'll even pay you everything I got. Nope. My diplomat skills apparently are atrocious, so moving on.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region.
Okay,
Building
Newport
plantations here
again.
will increase your nation's
Oh,
export
you're going to
capacity,
spoil me with all
improving
these
income
trading
through
ports,
international trade.
but I'll take it. Alright, just to make life easier, we are going. Okay, so we have one dockyard. That's good. 2 dockyards. Really? I don't care to have that many dockyards. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade you. Upgrade you. Where's that one at? We don't need you. Alright, so that's going to give us some more trade ports once those get destroyed. We will rebuild them. Words are hard today. Words are very hard. I swear I'm stone sober. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. It's been a good day though. Alright. And again, we'll end turn. We're trying to build money, build tech, build buildings at the moment. And I am waiting. I have a feeling someone is going to go to war with me. I don't know who it'll be, but someone is going to attack me. And I have a feeling it'll be a lesser nation. Oh, look. Speaking of a lesser nation attacking me.
There is unused land suitable for plantations.
Alright, so with this money...
Building plantations here will increase your nation's export capacity, improving income through international
8
trade.
troops. What are you? How many cannon do I have? I guarantee you I can take you. I'm gonna have to fight this. It's too close. My cannons will take care of me. But all I have is militia, so... Hello, cats. Alright. Cannon. We're going to double up our cannons side by side. We're going to take this, group them together. This will be my first militia defense. That's what we're going to call them. First militia defense. Second militia defense. And we are going to open them up. First militia defense needs to thin itself out, and so does the second militia defense. We're going to angle them a bit as well. Do one volley, we're going to stop because that cav is going to charge headfirst into us. Go ahead and get this started. Boom. Cannon should be opening fire at a moment, please. These are lancers. I don't like having lancers against... Oh, this might hurt. This might hurt. This might hurt. Would you guys mind? Oh, no. My cannons are in a crap position. Yeah, they're in a shit position. We're gonna go back to round shot. On the right side, however, we saw them lancers off, and really we only lost 9 men. It could have been a lot worse. Cannons to focus on the tribal gunners. Oh! I don't know if I should even do this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna limber up. And I think if I just move them back to this slightly higher elevation. Let's do twice speed. We'll get them brought back. We'll get the first militia defense moving back along with the second militia defense line. My cannon are going to go slow because of the tree line. But that's okay. We've got this. Alright, now my cannon are going to be out of range now. Tribal gunners are sitting in the back. Where's the rest of their troops? They have troops that are sneaking. I know they do. I've seen them do this way too often. So we're going to have to go flush them out. Once we flush them out, our cannons... Oh, wait a minute. They just magically appeared up here. Okay. I think they had 3, maybe 4 units. We'll break off half of the second militia defense to try to flush them out. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and move both defense militias up along with our cannon. Oh, are you gonna move? You're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about it. Let's go ahead and get you guys moving. We'll go ahead and pull our cannon up. We'll have to reform the lines once the cannon get up, but this is a little bit better terrain for our cannon. Come on, little horses, run. This is on fast forward, for God's sake. Come on. Move, you damn cannons, move! I'm gonna go ahead and form up our militia, as we have an idea where they're gonna go. Anyway. So exciting news. Tomorrow I will be doing a visual on my private Ark server. I don't know if any of you are Ark Survival Evolved fans. I love this game. I plan on doing a walkthrough of everything, up to and including the mods, introducing the people. I have people from all over the world, Australia, New Zealand. Let's slow this down. We have UK, we have French Canadian. We actually had a South American player, but he has, I believe, left the server. We are roughly 7 members strong. We've been in existence for 8 months. And yeah, I think you guys might very much enjoy that. So. And again, the canister shot just not being very effective. Let's focus on the medicine men for now. These men are just slowly walking to their death, even at fast forward speed. I don't know what's going on with that. Ooh, ripped 2 of them off their horses, and we're aiming for the medicine men. You gotta love that. Ooh. Aiming for the medicine men, but yet we are really hurting these mounted tribal gunners. And all but this militia unit are hidden. Let's go ahead and, since all of our militia are hidden, let's go ahead and move them. Because right now, only thing the Indians can see are our cannons and this one militia unit. Aren't they going to be in for a surprise in a moment? Let's switch back over to canister and see if canister is any more effective at this range. Oh, yeah. Now all of my militia is firing, and the medicine men are already wavering. Here's the musket men that just appeared. Oh yeah, that canister shot was far more effective. They're broken. The musket men are already wavering. They are now broken. 2 broken, 1 shattered. That'll be the end of that. We'll see them off. Hi, kitten. Caspian would like to make another preview. Yeah, already purring. Sweet little kitten. Say hi to the people. My little mascot. He sits here and watches me play games. It's crazy. A cat will actually watch me play this game. 12 men lost. That is extremely nice to see. And we're going to go ahead and put these men back where they belong. Resupply them. Rebuild our town so the Indians have something to occupy themselves with attacking while I build up my force. Please don't. Kitty cat, you must not touch the controller. We're effectively out of money. My fleet has arrived with my little guy. We're going to put him off over here. Another new port. This one appears to have been right here in Florida. That's great. Freemasonry in Boston. Don't care about none of this. And in turn. So Europe has pretty much been taken care of. This will be the end of the battles in the Americas. And considering I've already completed my mission for the Americas, I think unless someone decides to go to war with me,
select the type of port to construct here.
That'll be the end of the Americas, and I don't see any more real attacks coming from here unless Britain decides they want to attack. We'll take the line infantry this time. Go ahead and see them off with a quick auto-resolve. We'll march our units back to the city as we refit them as well. We have plenty of recruits coming to join the fight. We'll repair that. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Finish off. I don't want to do that one just yet. We're going to finish off the buildings in the Americas. Get all of that situated. Let's check over here in New Mexico. These upgrades are probably too expensive at the moment. Don't really want to spend the 2250 just yet when I can do multiple buildings. Get all of these going. This is guaranteed to pay off in the end. Next turn we are going to focus on the ports again. Go through, make sure all of our ports are built. Make sure all of our ports are upgraded. And let's check the Leeward Islands. They're okay. They're not still too mad. And we actually ended the turn with a little bit of money. We're getting almost 10 grand per turn now. These ports are really paying off. The Mughal Empire has been destroyed. I do not know who has done that. Let's go look. Wow. Big shock there. The Martha Confederacy always seems to come out on the top. We've got Kalon rebels over here. Barbary states. Alright. So we'll be able to drop our missionary, or our gentleman, next turn. Oh, look. War has been declared. Austria. The backbiting Austrian government. So, I am not giving you Gibraltar. Go to war with me. Don't care. So, with the war in the Americas coming to a conclusion, we now have a war in the America, or in Europe. So, march him down there. We'll leave that. We're going to go ahead and check those. Now, unfortunately, with war coming to us from Austria, we are going to have to rethink our battle plan. First of all, we need another army. That's right. We need another army. Go ahead, refit them. And now, is there any other trade that we might be able to get? What about Hanover? Hanover's a very little nation, but still. Okay, I probably could have gotten them for a whole lot less. Persia, you're in a pickle because the Martha Confederacy is your enemy. And I bet you could really use this. Not giving you Gibraltar. Everybody wants Gibraltar. Nobody's gonna get it. Come fight me for it. Alright. So Wittenberg is going to be building troops. Now, Bavaria, which used to be an ally of ours, is actually very close. That is the first one owned by Austria. Do I have any other rakes? It does not appear so. Nope. 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 Okay. Wow, they have a large, ooh, they have a nice force. Now, can I get a read on them? Ah, Grenadiers. Grenadiers. Let's see, is France at war with Austria? There are, man, France is at war with a ton of people. France, what are you thinking? Okay, I can upgrade that, and that's going to effectively be the end of my money. now it is time to finish off what I need to finish off in the Americas and focus on Europe. We're going to start saving our money because eventually our ports are going to be raided and blocked and barricaded, and it is going to be a pain in the ass. Now, do we have any more recruitment? Yes, cannons, which we need cannons for there. We're going to march straight to it now. We should go ahead and keep building farms, however, and ports, as they will give us a decent amount of money. Cheap farms are fine. Alright, that's enough for now. Alright, we've got the Americas pretty much taken care of. Württemberg is still healing. I'm going to take our amazing Irish brigade. I'm going to take cannons. Didn't know that was even rated. So we're going to... Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, you guys. Alright, first Austrian conflict. Now, Austria has this nice little ability. Their line infantry is 200 starting out, where everybody else's is 160. I don't know why that is, but I actually like that. We are going to have to fight this. They have no cannon. I have two. Again, we're going to have to play defensively because I don't want to waste my troops. I do not like doing the charges. Bayonet charging can be very dangerous, unless you're, of course, the Russians. The Russians have amazing morale with their bayonets. The Russian lines are just amazing for that. Alright, let's get all shit orchestrated. Alright, that ought to be a decent view. We're going to put the general right in the rear guard. Put you there. Put you there. If you please. We're going to leave this regiment in the rear for help. Let's go ahead and work on this provincial cav first. The grenadiers I'm not overly worried about. That should be easy to take care of. One volley didn't take a soul. So let's go ahead and focus on them. They're moving to my right. So we're going to counter that. And honestly, I wish I would have actually came close to them. Square formation. Oh, you're gonna get two for the price of one, huh? Go ahead and charge them on in. I don't see them lasting very damn long. I'm gonna focus on this 200-man area. Go ahead, reform the units, take them out of melee. That cav will come back. It is still half strong. Alright. I do not know. Okay, I see the range now. When they get to this fence, they are going to get massacred. We have enough time for one more volley before my cannons have to reload. I'm going to angle them. We're going to stop the cannons from firing. Canister shot. Re-click fire at will. Micromanagement is very important. If you guys ever play this, know that micromanagement, it is what is necessary. Splitting your forces, it can be very, very hard to manage, especially when you're going up against a ton of Cav. Cav has this ability to work on the flanks hardcore, and before we actually let them fire at will, I want them both to focus on this line infantry right here. Let's knock them down. Oh my god, that was devastating. Look at these grenadiers. I love it. Wow. I already broke them. Alright, we have 2 cannons, 2 grenadier units. Let's focus 1 cannon on each. I can't believe that line infantry broke that fast. I did not expect that. We're going to start dropping. My men are already peppering them. The beautiful men of the Irish Brigade. Cannon shot coming in, breaking them. These grenadiers are not coming back. These ones have a chance to come back. We're going to fire at their retreating troops. Okay, 15th Regiment of Foot has came back. They are already winded. I'm going to put this regiment in that house in case this cab decides to try to flank. Did you guys form square? Yes, you did. And you formed square in a position that's going to be rather difficult to hit. That was smart. That's what you want to see. Okay, apparently those men can't step over a little stone wall. So we'll form them right here, because here comes that 7th Regiment of Horse, Provincial Cavalry. And we want to go ahead and try to take pot shots at them if we can, and that's going to be difficult because in Empire, your entire line has to be formed. And of course there is impassable terrain. Of course, and when they do stupid shit like that, stop. Canister. Now, if you guys are stupid enough to break your square formation on a terrain that was harder to hit you, have at it. Alright, they are now shattered. They are not going to be an issue. Yeah, this terrain is just impassable. Let's see if we can get them over through here. Let's focus on them grenadiers before they start chucking and lobbing grenades. We don't want that. That's right, form up. Irish Brigade's going to have to battle it out, because they're going to be out of range of my cannons. Really? You're already running? I mean, I'll shoot you in the back. I don't care. Okay, well, that's good. Seen them off relatively easy. Oh my, we've already been streaming for the full hour. Alright, well this will be close to the end. of episode 6. We're going to march our troops back. Again, resupply. We are still recruiting, which is a great thing to see, considering Austria for some... Oh, there's more rakes. Okay. That's what we want. Let's go to Zagreb and move this rake to Vienna. Let's see what we're looking at. And we already know what's there, so let's get a vision from Austria. Because Austria is going to reinforce Bavaria until I take Bavaria. We're still making damn good money. These trading ports are what is helping us so damn much. And I really think I'm going to go ahead and send this ship back to the Americas. Have you moved? Yes, you have. We're going to go ahead and intern, let it intern, and then I am going to save and end the stream for tonight on episode 6. I am actually trying to figure out a good end point. All of the endpoints I had predicted happened, but yet we ended up going to war with Austria. Because once the Indians were done, I was going to say, well, we did a good job. We're pretty much done. However, now Austria wants to be Austrian and attack me out of the blue without provocation. That didn't sit well with me. All of these men are in great shape. America's fighting it out with Britain, I'm sure. Oh, America's at war with France. Okay. Well, they are not at war with me, and we are not going to poke and prod at people who are not literally already at war with me. I don't want more wars, more fights. Hungary is not an issue. I moved out of the line of sight of Bavaria. Bavaria has built a decent army. So, we're going to take these men and just stack them all in here for now. And we are going to... Ooh, regiment of horse. I'm going to go ahead and get some cavalry bump in. Still making good money. By the time I'm done recruiting, I should still be making roughly 7,000 a turn. I have this port, which I cannot do anything with. So, we're going to save and end the stream here. You know what? We're doing really good. I'll tell you what. We're going to do a 2-hour event stream today. Episode 6 will officially be a 2-hour stream, or very close to it. Just because, you know, why not? We're doing great. Things are going good. Let's just go ahead and do it. And you guys have been so amazing at watching and interacting. I think I do thank you all for who has followed me on YouTube, and oh, didn't see that coming. Really? Just 2? I'm that outnumbered for 2? We're going to fight that, because that is not something we're going to auto-resolve. As I was saying, though, for those of you who have jumped over to YouTube and watched me, thank you so much. I check them daily, and I know I'm not the greatest streamer, and I doubt I ever will be, but you know, the 10 and 15 views I've been getting on these through Twitch and YouTube have meant the world to me. You know, you guys are making a dream come true for me. I've always wanted to stream, and the fact that you guys are actually taking the time to watch it means so very much. So thank you, and you know, with your continued views and support, I will continue to do this. Alright, we're gonna make 2 divisions like normal. And as there is so few, I don't even think I'm gonna have the cannons fire. There's 2. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna send both divisions forward. It should be a rather quick end. Gonna shift our men. We're actually gonna make a nice V and encircle them. We'll completely encircle them if we can. Let's go ahead and start running these men. These men are just out of volley range, so go ahead and move them on in. General's gone, end in battle. I don't even know if we lost a single man on that one. That was a nice thing to see. Oh, we did. We lost 18 men. A little surprised on that, but okay. And we're going to have to fight this one. This was definitely not an auto-resolve. Not too worried about anything other than the medicine men. The Warrior Society is a little scary, but yeah, we've got this under control. We may lose some men on this one. We're definitely going to give as good as we get. Oh, and it's pouring down rain. Wonderful. As they say, wet powder makes misfires a certainty. Alright. Same battle plan as always. We'll have 2 divisions with the cannons to support us. Can't even see our enemy all the way up here. Thank you all for joining the live. That gives me 4 people who have jumped in the live today. That is really, really amazing. Thank you all so much. And let me guess, you guys are going to move to the far right. They always move far right. I don't understand that. Go ahead and speed it up. Man, that's a lot of men. That is a lot of men. We have 6 regiments and 2 cannon. We got this. We can do this. It's okay. Cannons are going to start opening up on the native artillery. Okay, well, the fact that their artillery is stupidly just running straight into us is a nice thing to see. At least I don't have to worry about my men being shelled by artillery. Native artillery is so crappy, the only thing they can do is do a full frontal charge. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Tribesmen, 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 medicine men, tribesmen. We want these blobs. These men right here is where we really want to get. That's blobbing your men up, and that is one certain way to just absolutely get wrecked. We're going to have to reform our 2nd division. We're going to leave the 1st division where they're at right now. Although we will stretch them out a hair. We want as many muskets firing as we can. Look at them. They came out of nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Form squares so we can actually get volleys on them. I'll go ahead and switch our cannon and have them firing over here. We are at normal speed, yes. Okay, that was a terrible volley, man. No, that was not a good volley, man. Come on. That's okay, because our cannons aren't doing too much better. We're going to switch to these tribesmen and hope to get some bounce-offs. Clear off some of their medicine men. Their mounted tribal gunners are just going to take shots at us. They're actually hurting us really bad. They're just out of range, so we need to rush these men. Well, at least they got it. At least they got a volley. Oh my god, that wrecked. That was not good. Come on. Chew them up. Chew them up. They're already wavering. However, oh, now they are broken. Thank God. We're going to stack them up a little bit so they're not too scared. Oh yeah. We're going to get rushed. We're going to go ahead and switch canister shot now. All of these men. This damn rain. More mounted tribal gunners. This is where it's going to get hairy. I will lose a lot of men in this battle, and I may have to slow it down. Tribesmen. Warrior Society bringing up the rear. Oh yeah. Oh, and the armed tribesmen are really just going to charge right in. Gonna have to go to square formation here. Yeah, I might lose some cannons here. Let's rush these guys back. I don't want to lose my cannons. Cannot lose the cannons. Cannot lose the cannons. Cannot state that enough. Go ahead and form square on them. Cannons. We need you running. We need you running hardcore. We're going to reposition these two regiments. This is armed tribesmen. I'm not too concerned. They already broke. Boom, boom. Not concerned with anything right now. Killing these men off. These medicine men are scary, along with the Warrior Society. This is where... Okay, we're not doing as bad as what I thought we were going to be doing. A lot of these men are just broken and tired. We're going to form square here so we can be a little safer. Let's go ahead, redeploy our men, take them off of this. Come on, boys. Hurry up and get into fucking form. We have men dying here. Get them firing. Where's these troops at? We're gonna rush our cannons back. Just for now. Tribesmen, tribesmen. Let's go ahead and... I don't like bayoneting, but we're gonna have to. We can reform these two men. If we do not have to get into an active melee, that is awesome. Please don't fire on your own troops. Run, you damn bastards, run! Okay, good, good, good. They don't want nothing to do with that. That was luck. I really thought we were going to do a lot worse. I really thought we were going to do a lot worse than that. That was pure luck. The Warrior Society, I didn't expect to be bum rushed like that. Systems of nature, construction. My fleet has arrived back in the Americas.
Will provide an income from overseas trade.
And
allows the construction of water.
I'm gonna dock there. We have no port built there. 4,500. We're gonna save the rest. Now, how bad are we? Whew. These two I don't even want to have in a fight. Alright, and it doesn't appear like I lost too terribly much. First thing we're going to do is destroy all of this Indian stuff. We also need to destroy that because these are not being able to be upgraded. Okay. And that's it for the Pueblo Nation. That being said, now it is time to come back over and deal with this. I'm going to drop those men there. My amazing Irish brigades. 5, 6 men. Decent army. Has seen a lot of battle. We're still popping off men. Still getting a good chunk of money each turn. Austria attacking us means we are going to have to continually pump out more men. Eventually I am going to have to build some type of fleet. And the Spanish were very well known for their amazing galleons, so that's probably what I will be building in the end. He has cannon and a lot of line infantry. My line infantry seems to be slightly better. We'll send that general as well. Woutenberg is happy. Making 10 grand per turn. No real missions other than to win. We need Austria and the Netherlands. Personally, I never worry about the winning factors. I've done it enough. I've gotten the achievements. I usually do a total domination, but this time I am not. I am just going to only attack who attacks me. So that means Austria is in my line of sight. I do not like the Austrians right now. Unprovoked attack. Now, double check. Okay, we are sealed up in the Americas. The only thing I need to worry about is Europe will in turn meet our other kitty. This is Luna. 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 This is the one that likes to get into everything. here you go. You sit behind me. You'll be nice and warm, nice and comfortable. I'm not giving you Gibraltar. Quit asking. The Ottoman Empire is eventually going to go to war with me, I believe, because they want Gibraltar bad. Everybody wants Gibraltar.
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this
I mean,
region.
why not? It gives you
Building
access to
plantations
the
here
eastern
will
Atlantic
increase your
Ocean.
nation's export
It gives
capacity,
you access to the
improving income through
Mediterranean.
international trade.
I hear you back here, Luna. Alright, we are still building troops. And I still want that additional infantry to pop off, but I want this regiment of horse cav to be brought in too. Having some cav would actually be somewhat beneficial. Now, we're starting to drop in our income. That's to be expected, though, with as much as we have been recruiting. Let's see if we can get any more trade ports. Here we go. We can get a trade port here. We can get a trade port there. We can't afford any more trade ports unless they're small. And it looks like... Yep, that will be it for those trade ports, which still leaves us some cash in the coffers. In turn, now I got both you kitty cats on me. You guys have become very affectionate. Ah! And ripping my controller off. You
There
guys.
is unused land suitable for plantations.
We have another rake in the Rhineland.
Plantations here will
Let's
increase your
see.
nation's export
We are going to
capacity,
send
improving income
you
through international trade.
over. Actually, we'll send you there because you're just as close. We'll send you there, and we'll send you there. That way we have great line of sight everywhere. Oh, and that Cav already came out with a chevron on them. I liked seeing that. I didn't even notice that when I first wanted to build them, so that's awesome. They already have additional experience coming out of the gate. Alright. Let's get these farms a bumping. No, don't want that. That's not ours. So right now it looks like the Americas are literally just income producers for us. We got a mill, or a mine. We got another farm. Okay. We gotta build a magistrate. We've got that port going. Did I? I did not. This army's doing great. 3 chevrons on this one. That is a beautiful thing to see. All of them but 2 appears to be healing. We'll in turn, we'll go back. We'll finish healing up these men. Continue bolstering the Americas since it is just income based at the time while we work on securing up our place in the European theater. Oh my god, why? Why do you all hate me? Thank you, France, for continuing your support and joining me in these wars. Where's this guy at? Why do I need him there? Whatever. Nation destroyed. Savoy has been destroyed. Portugal has been destroyed. Who the hell destroyed Portugal? Austria. Really? Where the fuck did you come from? That's a little scary. I don't like seeing that. I'm not even gonna lie. That makes me slightly nervous. And that's a hell of an army. Okay, so now it's actually getting real. I'm not liking this. Yeah, I'm not liking this one bit. I'm probably gonna lose Lombardy. Oh, but there's not much I can do. And I don't think... Yeah, in Empire, you can't just liberate a town. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. Okay, so... we're going to have to keep pumping troops out now. There's no choice. We have no choice. We have to pump troops out, which means building the Americas up in any shape, way, or form now has just been completely hindered and halted. And they're just going to start marching troops and marching troops and marching troops. Alright, too shy of a full stack. I am multiple shy of a full stack. Now I'm too shy of a full stack. But I've got a lot of cannon, and they do not. Let's go ahead and clear this queue. We're going to need more cannons there. We are. There's no doubt about that. Let's go ahead. I have an idea. I'm going to try to take Bavaria. If this works, I will leave Bavaria. They will revolt. They will take it. And then Bavaria will be there as a cushion. I can take this army after it's healed, come down, destroy Venice, hold Venice. They make about the same, but if I hold Venice, then I have more of a buffer. Because Austria can just... oh my god. Yep. And that's where we're at right now, folks. I should have quit while I was ahead. And then, of course, Austria has came over and taken Portugal. That's a wonderful thing to see, isn't it? And, of course, you guys aren't extremely happy, so... oh, boy. Okay. I really don't have men to take. Alright, well, we're fine. We're fine. It's okay. We're fine. We can do this. It's no big deal. America, you're off limits at the moment. I'm going to have to turn and see where we end up. Oh, you're actually going to come out. Okay. I'm going to have to save this just in case, because I have a feeling... and I hate doing it, but if I lose terribly, I'm going to have to reload because I don't know. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. This is going to be an epic battle. This will probably be the end of episode 6. We're already at an hour and a half of a stream, roughly. And by the end of this, I am going to need a cigarette. And considering everybody in the house smokes outside because of our children, I will have to end it. I will use the restroom. I will smoke a cigarette. And as it is midnight my time, I will probably go ahead and get some sleep because I am getting tired. The pot of coffee I made helped, but yeah. Alright. That's alright. We have the Irish Brigade, for God's sakes. We have the Irish Brigade. We're fine. The Irish have always came through for us. Oh, yes. Alright. I don't see the Cav really being beneficial this turn, however. But I don't want them getting shot to shreds, so we're going to space them super thin. And we're going to spread our generals super thin. And I don't know if my cannon are going to be in a decent enough range to do much. Oh yeah, my cannon's in great range, so... Alright, the first thing we're going to do is group up our 1st Division. Now, as it is my Irish Brigade, we will be hiding them amongst the trees. We'll make this the 2nd Brigade. Divisions. These are divisions. Divisions. Yes. We'll make this the 3rd Division. And we're just going to do our classic thing. We're going to spread them out real thin, though, because they are going to be getting volleyed upon. And then we have our cav to back us up. Yep, I think that will be it. Go ahead and end our turn. Oh yeah, there's men out already. Okay. That's alright, we can prepare for this. We can prepare for this. Let's just see what it is. Alright, we have cav, line infantry. Now they may go ahead and pull right back into their city, except for maybe this cannon. I don't know what the hell it's doing, but we'll find out. We'll find out. The first thing we're going to do is breach a hole in this massive wall. The good thing about having so many damned cannons is it does not take long to punch holes in the wall. Move our general over here. Might even get to be super sneaky and might be able to get this cannon with our general. Wouldn't that be a feat? Just to be safe, let's go ahead. March 1 cav unit over here. Nice and slow like. 55% on a wall. This cavalry, or this cannon, seems to be stopping. Okay. Now what I want to not do is completely destroy this. I do not want to completely destroy this. Doing that is just going to be more expensive to fix, and it's going to slow my computer down, because when I blast the hell out of Star Forts, and I usually take as much of the front walls as I can off, I leave this section unless I have to destroy it. It slows me down drastically. Alright. We're going to stop firing with that cannon, or those 3 cannons. It's at 96%, 98, and there it is. We're going to take this 1 cannon and redirect it. Don't worry, there is a method to the madness that is Patriot Cultivator. We have nothing creeping up on us. Wait, are they moving again, or are they still... Okay, they have stayed as stationary. I'm not going to move them yet. Alright, our amazing Irish brigade will walk from the tree line and join in on the fight. I'm gonna go ahead and try to target that provincial cav. Why didn't you switch? Yeah, the terrain is going to make it rather difficult, isn't it? Alright, so we're just going to go ahead, because we are going to be doing some maneuvering. Our first division will move forward. And I might go ahead and peel one regiment off of our second division. We have a regiment of horse cav and support, just in case. Go ahead and fast forward this a little bit. I don't want to run my men. Uh-oh, wait a minute here. We're moving. Oh, no we're not. He is still in deployment phase. I don't want to run my men yet, as I don't want them to get overly tired. This is going to be a very long battle. We're going to go ahead and pull this cav unit up too, just so we have a unit of cav in defense. Now the way I have my men, I should not have to worry about shouldn't have to worry about much, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cannon unit at a slight angle right here. First division will also move forward. This one shall move forward. This cav is going to go right here to quickly deploy to my left and or right flank for protection. Once this cannon stops, we're going to set it. We're going to switch it to canister. That's going to protect this breach point and this area, because once it gets going, they are going to be pouring out. Let's see. I'm going to square up there. Take the rest of the first division and put here. Alright, who's moving out? Let's slow this down a minute. We've got line infantry. We've got provincial horse cav. Provincial horse cav. I am tired. I am sorry. Now, let's actually go ahead and hurry and rush. Ah, no, stop. God damn it. Misclick. That was a really shit time to have a misclick. Yeah, we want you to unlimber. Quickly, please, if you don't mind. Come on, unlimber quickly, please, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, unlimber. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get... Oh my, okay. We're gonna have to go ahead and secure with the 3rd Division. We'll go ahead and move up the rest of 2nd Division. This is just flintlocked armed citizenry. I'm not overly concerned. We're going to go ahead and match up that line, and sadly we are going to have to run. The cannons didn't quite shoot at who I was hoping that they would shoot at because I was not paying attention. However, I have enough regiments in line to take care of that. We're going to go ahead and limber up this artillery. I am going to need to strategically place that. Please fire them cannons. Please fire the cannons. Nope. Actively reloading the cannons. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, that was another good shot. Let's stop you in your tracks. Let's stop you in your tracks. My Irish brigade should be able to handle some of this. You're going to get charged in the back. I'm going to have to slow this battle down a bit. You're already wavering, so let's go ahead and start marching these cannons on back. That was not my fucking general. It better not have been. No, there's no way. My general's clearing the back and still has 32 men. We're doing great. We're doing great. Let's relocate these. Actually, we're just going to move them forward. We're not even going to pivot them. There's not any way in hell unsquare you. Already wavering, already broken. Wavering. Second Corps is doing good. Second Division's doing good, not Corps. I call them divisions. Alright, let's go ahead. Take 2nd Division and fortify up the 1st Division, which is standing their ground really, really well. We're going to switch that to canister shot. We want that canister shot. That is what will be helping us the most. I honestly did not expect... We're going to put this to normal speed. I did not expect the Austrians to be this aggressive. However, that's great for us. We're going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and charge these guys in the back. I'm going to take these two, charge this one head on. They're shattered. We don't want broken. We want shattered. They're broken. Let's continue this. Let's continue this. Come on. Alright, they are now shattered. Shattered. This cav is going to be merciless. That's what we want. Let's pull 2nd Corps, 2nd Division back. Pull the 2nd Division back so the cannon has option. I'm going to pull them back so we do not get clipped. We need to pull them back farther. 2nd Division, run. Okay, this is all squared up. Let's go ahead and get this artillery. We gotta push. We're gonna keep pushing. Oh, we don't care about the armed citizenry. They're not that important, but I want that 12-pounder foot. None of those are coming back. That is completely gone. 3rd Division can fall in to right here. The general who is ever so proud. Oh wait, now who are you? Where'd you come from all of a sudden? Oh, that's my own. Never mind. Alright. 1st Division, move in. 3rd Division, move in to support. 1st Division, 2nd Division, sorry, move forward. Cannon, take fire at will off. Regiment of Horse, move in to protect the cannon. General, move behind the cannon, if you please. Oh my, they have cannon right there. That's gonna wreck us just a bit. Where is that horse unit? We need to go ahead and get that 12-pounder out of the way. These are free. I don't see them actually doing what I want them to do, so we're gonna relocate those horses over here. We're gonna just walk them. There's no sense in trying to run them. Sixteenth Regiment of Foot. Oh my God, that was brutal. Come on, get through them, boys. I don't want to clip that infantry at all. I want to go straight at the cav. If you guys are not running, you need to be. Run, please. There we go. Take formation. Oh, thank you for the view. Viking Legends 17, yes. This is an amazing game. I love playing as Prussia. I love playing as Russia. As of late, I've played the game 3,000 some odd hours. I like playing the lesser factions. The next time I play, I'm actually going to play as the Netherlands. I'm starting to get to the point where I just like a harder challenge. Let's see, our beautiful Irish Corps getting ready to volley. I don't see them lasting much longer. Let's get the 3rd Division moving. I do not currently have any of the Darth mods installed, but I have played them. I have the Great War mod installed. That was fun. I've played the American Civil War mod. That was also very fun. I am not extremely well with computers. I'm not very tech savvy, and that would be the end of that battle. But I have played some of them if I can get them to work. I do watch a lot of YouTube with the Darth mod series, and it does look amazing. That was really good for a siege of that magnitude. I can take that. How long have you been playing Viking? And I do not see me winning this. Damn you, Venice, you backbiting bastards. On the bright side, I have a wall, so I can negate their cavalry if I can just if I can just last against their line infantry. We're going to try it. I have a feeling Lombardy will fall. You just got the game. I'm telling you now. You will have hours upon hours of fun. I am a huge Total War fan. Anything by Creative Assembly, I own almost all of them. Almost all of them. I have the original Rome. I have the... I have Napoleon, Empire, Rome with the expansions, Britannia one. I can't think of the name for it off the top of my dome. I have a lot of them. Prince of Macedon, the streamer? Or... I've heard of him. I haven't personally watched him. Let's see. We're going to... God, this is going to suck. We have so much militia. Hey, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate that. I have not been streaming very long, and the support I've gotten has been really staggering. Like, I'm mind blown just how much support I've got. This is going to be... This, however, is going to be a rough battle that I... Actually, we're not going to do deployables. I really see myself losing this one. I thought I had a wall. I did not. On the bright side, I have a lot of cannon fodder. We're going to use up these peasants, since they are not really part of the real army and they are just support. And then we'll keep our regular militia in the rear. I know they have calves, so we're going to go ahead and do deployable stakes. Keep the general here. I have a feeling I should put them on the left flank and start. Actually, I should have kept them on the other flank, but that's fine too. Alright, we're going to redeploy these. Redeploy these. Non-passable terrain is a real nuisance in this game. Not even gonna lie. Redeploy them, and I might as well go ahead and start getting these guys marched over. I'm gonna take fire at will off the second. I'm gonna take fire at will off on the first. Actually, we'll take that. We'll put fire at will back on them, and we will form to the right. Okay, man, have a great night. Hey, thank you. Yes, you have a great night too, and I look forward to seeing you again, man. Maybe sometime we can get on a game together, do some multiplayer. What can you fire at? You still cannot fire, and man, the enemy has the terrain advantage. God. Alright. This is going to be a slaughter. Let's see here. Just go ahead and form them up. Turn fire at will back on. Let's get this cannon fodder going. I know we're gonna lose, so we might as well go ahead and fast forward a bit. I'm gonna fight my damnedest. We're gonna let these... Yeah, this is all foot militia. This is foot. This is gonna be rough. Do I have time to spin these men around? Maybe if I ran them. What I want to do is try to take out this cav. The cav's what's going to be hard, and this being a fixed oh my god, I do have the ability to do this. I can do this. Hang on. No, no. We've got this. I think we have this. We can do this. What I want to do is make sure I'm not getting friendly fired in the back. This will slow his men and make it easier. Now come on, please tell me these cannon are ready to fire. Oh my god, yes. Wreck them horses. Shattered. Perfect. Now if I can isolate their cav and I can get going quick enough, let them myrtlate. Yes, myrtlate. I'm going to keep you right there as support. Please tell me you are going to do this again. Come on, man. Pour into him. Yes! Get that fucking cav out of here. Alright, so this method's actually working. We are letting our armed populace die off first. That is not going to hurt our army, as we have not trained them. They are just there to be there, which is slowing down the enemy advance. My militia may actually be able to hold them off. That was a good shot. Okay. What we want to do, we just want to keep their men busy. That's all we need to do. Alright. Oh. Let's focus on them. They are bigger. Alright, we're going to have to focus on these ones now. Alright, broken. All you got to do is just hold them steady, man. Just hold them. Let's go ahead and send them in. Let's send them in. If we can keep them in melee, we're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing this. We can do this. It's just a question of how well. If we keep kiting and falling back, that's 64 men. That's not a whole hell of a lot. Can you, cannon, can you please turn and shoot them? Please turn and shoot them. Come on. Alright, I don't want to lose my general. I really don't. Can I get to their cannon? If I can get their cannon and bust their cannon up, that will be so helpful, because their cannon's going to fucking myrtlate me. Oh, shit. Alright, I see what it is. Move the second. Back. Alright, I cannot, but I got their cannon. That's what I really needed to do. Alright, it's up to my militia. This was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Come on. Let's get their general. We get their general. We have a fucking amazing chance at actually winning. Yep. Full on charge. Full on charge. Oh. One of my armed populaces came back. Bravo. Bravo. Murder them. We're going to pull the general out. I think that might have been it. Oh my god. We pulled that off. I don't know how, but we pulled that off. And we are almost at the 2-hour mark. We have done great tonight. I have had 5 people pop into this live stream and gained a follower. Thank you again, legendary or Viking legend. I look forward to seeing you again, and yes, I would love to take you in that multiplayer match. I am not great, I'm not perfect, but I would love to actually do that. We actually didn't take near as much damage as I thought we would. And top kill was the demi cannons, followed by a militia unit. General even getting a chevron with 68 kills. That was excuse me, that was surprisingly good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead, get my money here. Oculation of Mercury, construction report, recruitment, trait gained. Yeah, I would hope I gained a trait on that because that was, whew. We're going to go ahead and build more men because we need them desperately. We're going to reacquire men. I just want to see something real quick. That is auto-resolvable, and I'm going to do it. Not even going to mess with it. That's one less thing. It's one less city the Austrians control. I was able to do a full heal and still have troops. That is great. Now, yes, look at this. I will now be able to get grenadiers. Not worried about the demi cannons, but the 12-foot, the 12-pounder foot will be very nice to have. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop some of that. That gives me 4. That'll give me a little over a half stack, and that should be sufficient for now. I will start my main recruitment now out of Bavaria since it is much larger. Actually, guys, yeah, that ended in a decent manner. We're still getting 8,000 gold per turn. Now, Austria, would you like to go ahead and have peace? That's 4. I'm not giving you money. Yeah, I thought you'd like to have a peace after that. So now, Austria is no longer wanting to fight. They are tired of it. Yeah, just so I can get the trade agreement, I'll give you 740 gold. Don't care. I can afford it. And that bumps us up to almost 9,000 in gold. That is great. That is a good day right there for the Spanish. The only thing that I would have liked to have done different was I would have liked to have taken Portugal, but I have a feeling Portugal will eventually rebel. They were extremely mad. I see them rebelling and taking that back. Honestly, I don't doubt Austria backbiting me, but excuse me, that made it to where right now all I have to do is focus on Vienna. And what I plan on doing is holding off the Bavarian rebellion that is inevitably going to happen, pumping out men from Bavaria, sending them through this snow-hilled pass. I am going to wreck Venice. Venice will be mine. They had no reason to declare war on me, and the fact that they did makes me very mad, and we're still holding with the original plan of only attacking if I am declared war upon. I am not the aggressor. I am not the aggressor. I have nothing to feel bad for. And we are honoring our alliance with the French. They still don't want. My God, you guys are getting overran, for crying out loud. Just all I'm asking for is a simple little trade agreement. Wow, you actually don't want Gibraltar? Yeah, just so I can have more trade, I'll take you. And that puts me almost to 10,000 gold. So that was well worth it in my opinion. Everything there is completely getting redone. I am going to build a wall on Lombardy next turn. But, alright guys, that is officially the 2-hour stream. I will be saving it here, and that will be the end of episode 6. And I greatly appreciate everything. The people jumping in, the people talking to me today was great. If you do like what you see, please jump over to YouTube. Give me a follow. I would really appreciate it. YouTube will preserve all of these videos. Um, it is Patriot-Cultivator, no 420 at the end. It's the exact same spelling as my Twitch name. YouTube would flag the hell out of me probably if I put 420 at the end of that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Bye.